Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing Persephone based Yandere headcanon, so let's get on to it. Disclaimer! Greek mythology is fricked up. There is a whole lot of bad stuff in it, and I do not support this stuff in real life times. Also, these are Greek gods and Greek monsters, and they are not humans, so they play by very different rules. Still very sussy content mentioned here. Here is your warning. Disclaimer number two. This is a Persephone that is taken from various sources of Greek mythology and on Greek mythology, and is sort of my version of her. She may not be exactly what you imagined her to be. Disclaimer number three. Persephone is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon and all that good stuff. Thank you, and sorry about my allergies. Now let's do this. She gained the name. Sorry, I scrolled too far. Okay, there we go. Persephone is a smart young woman. Well, really, she's a much older goddess. In her lore, she was once known as Kor, which was the maiden in the rough translations. She gained the name Persephone when she became the goddess of the dead and the queen of the underworld. And she was no longer, during this time, considered the goddess of spring until she left her husband during the spring and summer seasons. She was the daughter of Zeus, and her husband was Hades, the god of the dead, and also the king of the underworld. She was the daughter of Demeter, and before Hades came after her, she did not have the chance to be her very own goddess, as she was very tied to her mother Demeter. But Hades offered her a chance to be her own person and to be a queen in her own rights. She took she took that chance, eating 6 pomegranate seeds, and she would spend half the year in the underworld as Persephone, the queen of the underworld. This was 6 months, one for each seed, and it's the start of the fall season and ends at the end of winter when spring comes back, making her the goddess of spring. Fast forward a few thousand years or so to modern day, and Persephone is still does not have, and I mean, Persephone still does the same dance with her mother and husband, where she spends half a year with her mother during the spring and summer, and the other half with her husband for fall and winter. But she has an emptiness in her that she has felt for centuries. That is when she met you finally, and you are the most stunning person she has ever met. You were a human, and she found your soul to be beautiful and stunning, and she wanted you to be hers and hers alone. Both she and her husband had extramarital activities where she was on Earth and she would be able to cheat on her husband, and he would cheat on her in return. She was obsessed with you, and to her you were beyond stunning, and she was very taken by you. You would be the She would be the yandere that would want you in her life, and yes, she did cheat on her husband, but she hopes that she could share you with her husband Hades. She believes that you and her could be together with Hades, and you could be the one to fix her marriage with Hades. She hated leaving her mother now because for the 6 months that she would be away from you, she could only watch you from afar. She watched your lifeline with the three fates, and she knew how you would unalive, and when you would unalive. She was happy she would be able to have you in the underworld eventually. But there was something that truly did upset her, and that was that you lived a full life without her. You had a spouse, kids, and a family, and just a full life without her, and it was unacceptable. You are the love of her life, and she loves you. You She loves you even more than she loved Hades. You were something else to her entirely. She was the type of yandere that would be like the other gods and goddesses and she knows that she is better than anyone else out there for you, even your future spouse. That is because she is the queen of the underworld and the goddess of the dead. She knew she was better for you than any human you could ever choose to marry, and you just have not met her yet. And if you thought she could be without that in ugh, and if you thought you could be with some worthless mortal instead of her, you would have to think again. Well, she has to step in and twist your fate. She adores you and would make you her spouse, one way or another. More on this in a bit. She dealt with rivals, being swift and precise, using the three fates to sever the fates of anyone who tried to get close to you in their existence before they could worm their ways into your heart and steal you away from her. This included your future spouse. She knows it is the right thing to do, that it is not the right thing to do, twisting your fate, but she is the queen of the dead and the queen of the underworld, and she was going to not let unworthy scum defile you or steal you away from her. She is a bit of a manipulative Yandere, because over the hundreds of years, well, thousands of years she's been alive, she has gotten a taste of what it is like to have power. Hades allowed her to have a say in what happened in the underworld. This meant she was able to make choices and be able to control things. And that also meant she was like that as a woman and a yandere. She is used to having power and control, and that is what she wants over you: power and control, and of course, your love and devotion. But she will have control and power over you, most definitely. Sorry, that was my phone if you heard that. She would give you the illusions of you making your own choices and having your own say. But in truth, you do not have these things. In truth, you are at her will, and she controls even when you have your last breath as a mortal. Just like her husband did to her, she breaks free of the underworld and would pull you down into it. After she does this, this is when she would confess her love. And yes, it is a test for you. She does not tell you that it is a test, of course, but your life depends on it. If you accept her love, she will cherish you and you would always be with her. If you do not accept her love, then you failed the test, and that meant she would trick you into eating 12 pomegranate seeds, one for each month of the year, and now you were forever tied to the underworld. You have unknowingly forfeited the right to be in the world of mortals. 6 months you are free to play with Cerberus and wander around the underworld. But 6 months Persephone was there with you in the underworld, and you were to play the duties of her consort and be by her side at all times. Your freedom was gone in the moment you told her you did not accept her love or feel the same, except you had no goddess mother to save you from the underworld. You were trapped and you would never be allowed to leave the confines of the underworld. But hey, you for 6 months you get to take care of a three-headed fur baby, a giant three-headed fur baby. So it's not much of a loss. Of course, this is if you denied her love. If you accepted her love, you would spend time in the with her mother and all that stuff, and you would spend times with her in Hades. So you would just be around her 24/7, basically. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you like to see, and I will do my best to do it as usual. And what Greek god or goddess should I do next? I am thinking of doing, because someone did request Persephone's and Hades sharing a mortal human and stuff. Is that something you would like to see? If there's anything you want to see in that and you want to see a mini series of that, tell me mini series of Hades and Persephone, all that good stuff. Anyways, Patreon outro time. Patreon outro. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee, for being my first patron. You are wonderful. Sorry. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee, for being my newest patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee. I appreciate you. And thank you, Gav, for being my actual and real first patron. I appreciate you. You're beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. You are the top up there all times. Thank you, Gav. And anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. And now, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, a baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is: would you smash or pass Persephone? My answer is 100% smash. And would you accept her love? Yes or no? 100% would accept her love as well. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. And what are your answers? Comment them below and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye.